Carly's in Pentonville until the trial starts. It's not guilty by reason of insanity, and Diane says it's her only option. No, I don't agree with it at all. That's why we got to prove that Nell set Carly up. Then, Spinelli, just start over. You got to go back to the first of the year, go through all Nell's records, phones, financial, everything. But we know that Nell left a trail somewhere, and we got to find it. Look, I got to get to the Quartermains, look for the blanket, okay? Call me when you got something. Hey.
I hope you don't mind. Jocelyn gave me your address. May I come in?
This really isn't a good time.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important.
What's it about?
Your brother.
What about him?
Drew's about to take a terrible risk, and you're the one person I think who can stop him.
Look, whatever's going on with Drew, I can't help.
Well, will you please let me explain?
I'm sorry, but Carly's been remanded to Pentonville, and she's my priority.
Okay, and I'm so sorry to hear about what's happened with Carly, but her life isn't on the line, and Drew's might be.
Yeah, but Drew can take care of himself.
Okay, listen, I understand that you were focused on your friend, okay? But I am focused on Oscar's father. You barely know my son, but he is your nephew, and he's a really good kid. And if he loses his father just as he's getting to know him, it's gonna break his heart. So I'm asking you, for his sake, just please hear me out.
Okay.
Drew. So Dr. Maddox thinks it's possible to perform a second procedure. And best case scenario, Drew would no longer remember any part of your life. Now, he'd still remember his time in Port Charles because those are experiences he had. And it's possible that without your memories in the way, he might even remember his own past.
What's the worst case?
He'll suffer severe brain damage. Now, to me, it's no choice. I mean, why would you risk your agency, your ability to reason and feel? But Drew insists that he wants his own life without any of your memories.
I'm just not sure what you want me to do.
Talk to him. Try and convince him that he can still have his own life, even without this procedure.
I'm sorry, but you've wasted your time. Drew will never listen to me.
Because of Sam? Look, your personal life, it's none of my business.
You're right.
Okay, but Oscar is. Okay, and he needs Drew. Far more than I realized or I wanted to admit. And even though Drew has not said this, I think that part of the reason he wants this procedure is because of his breakup with Sam. I mean, I can't imagine what it must be like for him. You know, not to know which of his feelings for her belong to him or belong to you.
I don't know what it's like for Drew. All I know is he wants nothing to do with me.
Listen, please. Can't you just try?
And tell him what? Not to take the risk? That's not my choice to make. Okay, if I were in his place and if the only way I could be free was to risk everything that I know and everything that I am, I think it'd be worth it. Because I'd rather die than live knowing that somebody else was controlling me. Maybe Drew feels the same way.